everyone, this is Mr. Rob Bronan here again, and it's time for the question of the day. What the hell is going on with Asuka's gameplay? We're gonna go through all of the gameplay that we've seen. There's I think a total 10-minute gameplay exposition of him, as well as the trailers. But before we go into analyzing all of his... Basically, we're just going to be analyzing his different card moves. We're just going to quickly appreciate his design from the Guilty Gear page. So obviously, this character design is awesome. I imagine there's definitely going to be some lore behind his name changing and getting slight different colors and outfit changes. So, Guilty Gear is crazy. There's going to be some cloning or magic or weird stuff going on with that. But I don't think I even need to explain to you how awesome this design is. His cloak that he's wearing, where you can just see the entire galaxy, this massive scepter saber with the book, everything, and the pages are always flying around the screen. This is major aesthetic. I don't know what you call this aesthetic, but it is amazing and probably instantly becomes my favorite design in Guilty Gear Strive, maybe second to Testament, but I think it even tops Testament. It is just so good. But I guess we can quickly read his blurb. Definitely not easy to use, 1 star, same as Zato. Praying for the accumulation of goodwill, master of sorcery, Asuka R hashtag or reload, however you say that. He stands at the pinnacle, even among the company of generally capable magic wielders. He is both a scientist and also unparalleled in his mastery of magic, what one would call a genius. Although he's generally polite and humble, he often finds his carefully considered statements can result in discord. In contrast to his intellectual capabilities, he severely lacks in stamina, with the slightest exercise tiring him out, and physically straining tasks are handled by custom-made bits of his. Okay. Asuka continues to transmit clear numbers from space in the hopes of bringing peace to Earth. So yeah, obviously he's like a galactic celestial magic god, he's that man, kind of, basically. And it kind of points out here that without his magic, he is actually just a guy, and they make it very, make a point of the fact that he's not even a very strong guy. He can barely do any exercise without getting worn out. So that's kind of cool that they really emphasize this guy is just magic, and it helps that he's got the most amazing magic in the entire world. So that makes up for a lack of stamina, I suppose. Going on with him, as soon as you see his UI. Keep in mind, the first time I watched this was at 5 a.m. I thought I needed a pair of glasses back. The screen looks so weird when he's playing. Not only just because he's so beautiful with his cloak and design, but then you see his UI. What is going on here? Not only is he cluttering the screen with all of his attacks, but I thought there was a problem with my phone, accidentally highlighting this, but no, he's got a glowing blue health bar, he's got this blue, stamina meter, 4 card slots, and a countdown number. And I'm just gonna quickly explain what all of these are at the start, so I'm not slowly explaining what they are as we go. So the glowing meter around his health bar indicates that he's taking less damage, and if he stops flawless defensing here, oh wait, yeah, that was a move that he didn't flawless defense, I think. You can see that he has this kind of, damn it, he did FD it. But he takes less damage when he has this glowing field around his thing. Let's wait for him to get hit. Does he ever get hit? Oh yeah. So see, as he gets hit by Giovanna, there's this kind of shield effect. And that is only present when he has this blue shield around his health bar, and it makes him take less damage. Not a ton less damage, but you can definitely tell when it disappears, he takes a lot of damage, basically chip-leveled damage. So he's super weak when he doesn't have this on. And this only disappears when this middle magic bar here gets fully depleted. So this is like his Happy Chaos stamina meter. It gets depleted when he does his magic spells and stuff. Not drastically like Happy Chaos, but it does go down. And if it goes all the way down, that is really, really bad, because he can't do any of his spells and he takes tons of damage. The number on the left here just indicates the amount of spells that he's allowed to do. At the start of the round, it starts on 26, I believe, but he does have a spell that increases the number. And in the gameplay that we've seen here, it's not tons, but I've never actually seen it get down to 0. And I am actually intrigued to see what actually happens when it gets down to 0, because I think the natural assumption is that it's a bad thing if it gets to 0, but it could also be a good thing. If it's bad, I assume like the default option is that it'll just go to 0 and then he has 0 spells left. He just has to win the round with his normals and stuff. But I also feel like that's a really high number, and it would be really hard to use that amount of spells in a round. So I think it might actually be a challenge. And if you do use that many spells, you get to use some like epic ultimate final art spell if you manage to use like 20 or 30 different special attacks in a round. So that's just my guess, and I hope it's right, because this guy already has such crazy looking attacks. If he has some ultimate attacks that he uses after all of this, I can't wait to see what it is. And then the 4 cards here are actually just card slots. So you can kind of see a nice amount of variety here right now, actually. So he's got 4 different cards, and they all have these different symbols and colors, and just as you would imagine, they are random cards with random effects, and he can throw them out, and that's basically the entire core of his game plan. So it kind of means that he has access to these 4 special moves, and it depends on what they are here. So if I skip to a different time, he'll have different ones there. Right now, he has 3 of the same and 1 of those, and we'll go over what they do when we actually start going through the game plan. But basically, he can just throw these out. I imagine he'll throw them out by maybe just doing like down forward or down back with like punch, slash, kick, heavy slash, since, you know, there's 4 options and there's 4 buttons in the game. So it would just make sense that there's one ascribed to each button. And basically when he uses one, then it goes like into cooldown, and then he has to draw new cards with a different special move that we'll see. And it seems like it's random which one he gets, and the different colors and symbols all just show which attack is coming out. Like this is a little ice blast, this, I'm not sure, this is the green cubes. And he has 2 special moves that are like about his meters. He has a special move where he glows red, and that'll give him back a ton of stamina meter, so it's like Happy Chaos's focus, where he builds back concentration. And he also has a card shuffle move, where he just completely replaces all the cards in here. Like, in case you don't like any of the spells that you have, you can just be like, nah, switch it out. So that was a lot of information for me to have the screen paused on, but I think it's important that we talk about what all these are instead of trying to explain it as we go, because that would just be way too complicated. But now, as we go, if you're someone that doesn't like the screen being paused while the gameplay goes, you gotta go. I'm gonna pause a lot because every time we see a new spell, we need to quickly mention what it is and what symbol it takes. So right now we're just getting beat up by Giovanna. Actually wait, let's go back to the start, because he used a spell at the very beginning, if I'm not mistaken. So he used his massive fireball spell. It throws out a projectile, and as soon as it hits the opponent, it is just this massive flame blast, and as you can see, it's a orange symbol with a big red black hole looking explosion. And then I don't know, it seems there's 2 things here. Either he can cancel all of his special moves into each other, or just all of his special moves have so little recovery that he can just do special into special into special. Because he does his big red explosion here, and then does, I think, he does his green cube special here with the second one. So as you can see here, these green cubes is the green cube attack, obviously. So he cancels the red one into the green cubes, and then kind of seems like he cancels that into this card draw. So he draws 2 new cards, and now he has 2 new specials here, and they are both the green cube attack. But having 3 specials in a row, I just find it hard to believe that his specials have so little recovery that he was just able to do that all right after one another. And I feel like it's more of a case that they're cancelable, right? That makes sense, right? So we've got Fast Slash. He seems like he has really good buttons as well, on top of having amazing screen control in terms of, you know, ridiculous spells he can throw on the screen. Let's quickly check out the range of this Fast Slash. So it looks very Ramlethal-like, a little bit shorter, but certainly 6P-able. But it looks really cool. All of his attacks are just spells. Like, this is a sword that's just coming out of a book. That's so cool. I'll stop pausing as we get further into it, because we'll start to recognize things more and more and not have to show them off. Okay, so it seems like whoever's playing here really likes to like reload the cards every time you use them. Maybe that's like everyone's gonna be doing that, maybe not. We just literally don't know anything. So that's his Far Slash into, I guess, Crouching Heavy Slash, into this blue cube special move that we have on the right here, and then he draws another card and then goes for Heavy Slash. Whoopsie. and goes for Heavy Slash, which also has an amazing animation with all these pages and swords flying out of them. This guy is just way too cool, and if it's not obvious, yes, I will be trying my best to main him. Green Cubes attacks, slash, Heavy Slash. Now here we have a different special move, where he summons his like massive scepter and leaves it standing on the screen. Now what does this do? I'll just quickly say it now. Basically, it seems that when he throws his projectile cubes through it, they get this like electricity on them, and it seems like they not guard break. What is it called? Is it guard break? Anyways, whatever that's called. You know, Behemoth Typhoon, Crazy Guard Stun. What is that called? Oh my goodness. But see, they kind of get this electricity on them, and then Giovanna is put into the guard break stance. So they just get more plus on block. He is Happy Chaos level, you know, guard break projectiles from full screen, just like Happy Chaos's gunshot, but he just has to throw his cubes through this little scepter thing, which just buffs him. I imagine it makes him do more damage, makes him more plus on block, maybe even do more chip damage, but yeah, they get super electrified and Giovanna's just stuck there blocking projectile and projectile and projectile. And he has this ultimate that works kind of similarly to Ramlethal or Testaments, where it's just this full screen blast that is plus on block, which, you know, plus on block, oh, usually, you know, they go up for pressure, oh, that's so strong. But for Asuka, no, it's so strong because he gets to draw cards and build his concentration back while they're blocking it. That is just so crazy. Also, look how long this damn scepter is on the screen. It's just, yeah, okay, and I guess, so look, green cubes was on the left here, blue cube, green cubes, he got that again, blue cubes. So this person really likes paying attention to, like, if I get the cubes on the bottom of, like, in my card drawer here, I just make sure I use them instantly. And then when he realizes, oh, I don't have any more cubes, so I don't have any more full screen projectiles, he runs in, and because both of the cards he has left are close ranged ones, so he uses this big fire thing, and I don't know if he uses the ice one. It seems like the ice one, we see it once, I think it's his invincible DP, which is kind of interesting that he has a DP, but only if he has the card for it. This character is just so cool. So he draws some new cards, one we haven't seen yet, green cubes we've definitely seen a lot, I imagine he uses that now? Oh no, he does it into the green cubes. Oh yeah, this red one, I was not able to figure out what it does, so sorry about that. So look, he does that one first, and it puts this little purple thing flying up out of the book, and let's see if we can see frame to frame, like nothing in his meter changes. He just throws that up and instantly cancels into the green cubes. I just have no idea what that purple thing did. We're gonna have to figure that out later, because I have no idea. Or it seems like it just completely... So it's just like a wild card that replaces it with anything else? Because look, when he used it, he didn't have to build any card back. It just automatically, when he used it, it just goes up and became the black hole one. So it's like a mystery card or something that, like, you have to use it and it reveals itself later as the like overhead black hole, which, okay, cool, he used it instantly, so we get to talk about it. So on the left here, this like falling black thing is just a spell that he can bring out, and it just is kind of like Testament's Arbiter Sign. It's just an overhead that just appears on top of the opponent and just hits them so quick. All of his projectiles are so crazy quick, and we've seen in other footage that he can just combo off of it if it hits the opponent. This character's crazy. Far slash, heavy slash, and I think that was actually was that a shuffle? What was that? Yeah, so he went for the card shuffle on block, but Giovanna was like, no, I'm punishing that. But as you can see now, look how quickly he died. And why did he die? Because he was out of magic. So one thing I forgot to mention about his magic bar is it doesn't only go down when he spends meter on his spells, it also goes down as he gets hit, because it gets depleted by, you know, protecting him with this force field around his life bar. So it gets depleted while he does his offense and also when he gets hit. So it's good for offense and defense, but it does get depleted. So if you just use too many spells and get hit too much, look, his magic is completely off the table, and his shield is gone from his life bar, and look how much damage he takes so quickly now. Tons of chip damage, like 2 buttons from Giovanna instantly kills him. Chip level life, I'm telling you. So you really don't want... Asuka's basically a Street Fighter 6 character now. He's got a drive gauge and he does not want to run out of it. Goes in burnout. Okay, starting the round again with the fire explosion. What did he cancel it into, though? So maybe that's a good thing. We've seen them do that twice now. Okay, fire explosion into this green card in the bottom left here. What does the green card do? Just does it? Oh, maybe it's a heal, but we didn't get to see it. And he just wanted to use it to get it out of the way. Okay, now he just has 4 blue cubes, which seems like they are the combo starting cube, by the way. We see in the trailer twice. He just does some buttons into the blue cube and it knocks him into the air and he gets extensions off of it. He's still got 4 different types of 3 blue cubes and 1 green cube, so tons of zoning potential and combo potential. Oh, he can do it in the air as well. Guys, this character is crazy. Instant air dash, jump, yeah, I don't know, slash, heavy slash or something, into the green cubes in the air to keep himself plus. Goes for dust, doesn't work. Good job, Giovanna. Oh, what was that? Oh, we've got yellow cubes out now. I don't think we've seen that yet. So goes into the blue cube first, and then cancels the blue cube into these yellow cubes, which seem like they also launch the opponent pretty high in the air, but he throws 3 of them. So maybe that's like a rarer version of the blue cube. Goes into this ultimate where he throws this massive plus unblock special, then he throws out a scepter special move, reloads cards, throws out a blue cube. This character is doing so much constantly. You can see why he's not an easy to use character, because he's just having to constantly be on the ball, reloading, throwing out things, putting something on the screen to stop the opponent approaching while he reloads his meter, puts out this other thing on the screen. I'm so excited to play as him, and also play against him, because he's just so unique. Oh, this is an awesome sequence. Green cubes, you know, some pressure, fast slash into plus unblock fire explosion card, 2S into the yellow cubes, and yeah, he's gonna have tons of burst safe stuff with all of these cubes he could throw out. So yellow cube, which is a super easy combo starting one, seems like a buffed blue cube. And then does he just go straight into an ultimate? I think he does a fast slash into his super, right? Yellow cubes, yeah, oh yeah, heavy slash into this big projectile super, and as a super, it breaks the wall. I was going to make a video talking about all the different cards and their effects, but I think I'll leave that till when he's actually out and we can make sure that we know all of the different cards. Or at least just have a visual guide showing what they do, even if I don't know completely what their actual effect is. But yeah, I'm going to leave it until we know that we've seen all of the things. Look at that! It looks like that overhead that starts combos is also plus on block. Look, she's in, he just does 2S, 5H, into the overhead tracking combo starting orb thing, and he gets a reload off of it, and she's just like, nah, I'm out of here. Now she's in. What's he gonna do? At least it seems like his defense is kind of weak. It doesn't seem like he has many fast mashable buttons, which, thank God. I don't know what's going on. I need to pause every 2 seconds to be able to process what's going on. Dashes in, okay, fast slash, 2H, into the bomb special. Oh, and then the new super here, which seems like it's kind of like an install super, which, I don't know, does it just give him... It doesn't... Oh, whoa, okay, so it puts these reload symbols under the cards. So let's see what that does. Ah. So he just gets them back instantly. It seems like he can also... Okay, but it's out now? Oh no, okay, now it's definitely out. So it seems like at the start when he activated it, look, he was able to use the same special move like a bunch of times in a row. Oh, then maybe that's what this number 4 and 1 means. So we can use it extra times in a row, and then kind of later on the reload thing is gone, so we can't do them over and over and over again. But he still gets the cards back instantly. Look, he did a special in the air and it got instantly replaced with another one without him having to do the reload special move. Some more pressure in the corner, into the orange cubes, and then, oh no, he actually did do a reload there. Okay, there's just a lot going on here. He's just reloading so quickly that I can't even see it. So yeah, fast slash, 2H, into the orange cubes again, throws out tons of them, and then does a reload, and the reload then cancels the reload into the charge. Like the stamina reload, where he just like... gets his magic power back, and look how quick it is! Everything is so fast, like, you know, Happy Chaos is focus. It's like a kind of a risky thing, and unless the opponent get in. But him, he just did it and then threw out a blue cube straight afterwards. Oh nice, he tried to go for the teleport there, which obviously we can see down the bottom here. That one is very clear with the symbol that it's a teleport. tries to teleport, but Giovanna says, no ma'am. There's one thing I know how to react to, and that's a teleport. Okay, simple, just fast slash 2H, seems like a classic string, and just into any spell. Fast slash, heavy slash, some cubes into this special again, where it seems like he just gets to... Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what this is actually doing, but he just is able to do things even faster than before, and he's got these like particle effects on him now as well. Oh, and that is a rare spell, but I think we get to see it twice, and it is so crazy. Anyways, let's just quickly look at... Yeah, so he goes yellow cubes into this, and then because it has such little recovery, he's able to just combo into... I think this is his 6H or something. This is a normal that he goes for a lot, especially in the trailer. Into the green cubes, into the stamina reload, slash, heavy slash, teleport backwards. So he can choose where he goes with the teleport? That is crazy. Whoa. So the opponent like whiffs the throw, then he just throws more cubes at them. Now he's blocking a bit, but it's no worries because he's got tons of magic meter. He's not going to take a bunch of damage. Fast slash, 2H, cubes, reload. Now this is a spell we haven't actually seen yet. So this is the third one here. You can see the symbol. It's purple and has kind of like an X of all the books shooting lasers into the middle. It's hard to tell exactly what this will be for, but we do see it in the trailer used as a combo ender, and here it seems like it's plus on block, but everything he does seems like it's plus on block, so I'm not sure what's going to be particularly special about this. We'll just have to wait and see. Guard Crush is the word, not Guard Break. My bad. But yeah, there's another spell. I'm intrigued to see what it's actually super useful for. Heavy Slash into... Oh yeah, look, he's bringing out tons of new spells. Maybe he gets like different chances to draw different spells when he gets lower life or like later into the round. But he uses... Which one is this? This is the first one in his spell slots. He puts out this... Oh no. It was the third one. So he makes this massive rift behind him. We see it again later, and it just throws out tons of cubes for ages, just completely covering the entire screen. It's basically like Faust's meteors on steroids. God, this guy is so cool. This guy is so cool. Even just for his design, if he played so lame, if he didn't have any special moves, I would still play him. But all these special moves that he throws out is, oh, to die for. Now we get to see another set. I actually really like putting out a trailer and then an hour later putting out some sets just to see like a little bit of what's actually going on here is really nice. Because from the trailer, we understood nothing about this character. You didn't get to see any of this UI, it was just like, what the hell is even going on here? But with this gameplay, there's actually something to analyze. Do we round start? Okay, this time, wow. Something I just realized. They do not show you your spells very early before the round starts, so you just have to like pray. So you have during the Let's Rock to like quickly look down, okay, what do I have? And I guess he just wanted to back off and quickly check him out quickly before he starts. So he's got 2 blue cubes, an ice DP, and an overhead orb. So used a blue cube, reloaded, slash, fast slash, another blue cube. I don't know what that thing was. Blue cube in the air. Soul's just, seems like the B cube can also be cancelled early to be like a feint, because sometimes it just seems like it hits the opponent and it just doesn't. Like there. Slash, fast slash, reloads the cards, and then goes for this shuffle move where all of the cards are suddenly different now. He's like, nah, I'm not loving this hand. Let me just get new ones. Oh, and it gave him really good ones. I think the colors indicate their rarity, actually. I think purple might be like epic, legendary, like cards in games like that. Okay, what is going on here? Slash, heavy slash, reloads his stamina, some more cubes. Everything he does seems to be so plus on block, and he can just stagger his fast slashes because the opponent is so scared. Oh, okay. So summoning the scepter seems like it is pretty slow, but even though he got interrupted, it still came onto the screen, which is pretty surprising. And now when he throws cubes, they just go completely crazy, guard crush him, or just bounce around the screen. This is the close slash, which we get to see a bunch of in the trailer. So bad guy said no. I doubt his close slash would be plus on block. That'd just be too much. Oh no, and look, out of magic. Soul, even just with those few hits, Started doing a lot of damage. Thank God he dropped his combo. He's probably dead, really. Yeah, Asuka needs to fight for his life when he has no magic because he has no specials. I don't know if any of his supers are invincible. I imagine he probably would have been mashing on them if they were. So he just had to yellow RC and pray. And luckily it seems like he lasted long enough. Now he's back to putting on pressure, throwing out cubes. And then, okay, this massive cube. So this is that yellow-orange cube. Oh no, it's not. What? Which one was that? Oh, it's this one with the multicolors on it. But it is still orange. So I guess that means it's common, but it looks pretty OP for a common card. Or maybe the colors did not indicate rarity like I thought. But just super slow moving massive one. Sol was able to delete it with the standing punch though. That's pretty crazy. Look at this! He can do this overhead tracking orb combo starting thing from the air as well. And he's still got like a kind of small conversion off of it. Blue cube, fast slash, reloaded his cards just, you know, in the middle of the game. Sol actually slid under the cubes. Yeah, I'm interested to see the hitbox on these cubes. Do characters like Inu and Sol easily do their slides and stuff around them, or is the space control just too crazy? Just backdash at the start again. He wasn't too confident with the fire explosion at the start, I guess. We've got 2 fire bombs. We're going to see a lot of that. Okay, whoa. We saw firebomb into cubes, into summon, into reloads. Throw out the cubes. Now they guard crush. Poor Sol. He runs in for more pressure. Ooh, he was guard crushed for so long that his throw actually whiffed. Counter close slash. Sol says no thank you, ma'am. That scepter is still on the screen. Okay, now it's gone. Green cubes. Ridiculous space control. That's actually an interesting special move. I mean, interesting button. Like, what is this? What is this? We have not seen this before. And we've certainly seen his 2S, I'm pretty sure, and it did not look anything like this. So what, is this like a command normal? Like a 4S or something? That doesn't really like happen in this game, but it's a multi-hitting low thorn brambles attack. Like, what is this? I have no idea. And I don't think it's, or maybe it's a 2D. I think this is a 2D. And he cancels it into more things, and he just stays plus until he pushes Sol to the complete other side of the screen. He's just ridiculous. Firebomb into a reload. Oh, magic's out again though. Look at this damage. Sol dropped his combo again, but it still did a lot. You can just imagine how much it would have done if he finished. Yeah, look at this. Chip level life. Oh yeah. So he's just got green cubes, blue cube, and a bomb. Now he's got electric yellow cubes and blue cubes. Ooh, whoa, okay. So, interesting. When he activates that, it kind of shuffles things out as well. So can you choose which things you change? Because, like, in the activation, look, because he just got this card here. This one on the left, with those 4 things, and then it gets swapped out for yellow cubes. And then he also swaps out that one. So I'm wondering if while this animation is out, can you just press like punch slash kick heavy slash to like switch out cards and choose the ones you want? And he's like, yeah, okay, this is good. And then he has just a bunch of cubes to zone out. Dust combo, close slash, 2H. Oh wait, is that 2H? No, I guess we've seen that 2H is just like a earthquake. So maybe this is another command normal, like a 6H or something. He's got so many normals, guys. Oh, that was nearly a cool combo. So close slash into this spinning normal. Yellow cubes, which seem to extend combos super easily. Luckily, it seems like his combos have a lot of scaling on them, thank goodness. But yeah, the pressure is gonna kill. Everything he does, it leads to crazy advantage in setups. S, heavy slash, fast slash, heavy slash, green cubes, reload, reload. Oh, what's that yellow charge? So he's got green cubes, throws out the green cubes. Then cancels into which one? Oh, I guess a reload? Or what is that? How did he get that? Oh yeah, reload, reload. And then what was that yellow thing? What is this? So like when he reloads, and this is also consuming tension. What did he just do? He just spent some tension on something. Oh, okay, so he's got another special move where he can just directly convert tension into his magic stamina. Look, he drains his tension and the stamina goes up. Whoa, this guy has so many ways to achieve different things. Oh, crazy special move coming up, guys. Fire explosion in the air into... Oh, so this is it. You can see the massive rift and a ton of projectiles behind it. Fire explosion just to get him out, and then he has time to summon this massive thing, which... What the hell is that? Why is this a boss character? We still can't really see if that green thing healed him because it was at full life again. Thank you. Oh, and he's out of magic. Wait, why is it green now? Oh, wait, no, the green thing changes his meter to being green, so maybe it makes him regenerate it faster? Oh yeah, look, it's just going up passively really quickly. So he's got another way of regenerating his meter in different ways. Draws 3 cards. Okay, he's got the shuffle one, or not the shuffle, but the switch, the teleport, and the ridiculous one again, and the ice DP. What does he use first? The ridiculous one, of course. And then also teleports for the cross-up. And because Sol went for DP, he gets a conversion off of it. What is this character? Oh my god. Close slash, into this spinning normal, into the big projectile super. Gets some reloads. Now he's got completely different specials, but still has the ice DP. I don't really know what any of these first two are, except for this is the 4 books into a cross laser. Oh, there we go, ice DP. Reversal doesn't do much damage, but hey, having an invincible wake up for such a ridiculous character like this will always be handy. What was that? What was this? He just does random stuff. I'm like, okay, I guess. Oh yeah, so he's using the second one here where it's got all these cards and little down arrows. And it just made them have down arrows on them. What is that doing? They just say down. Ah, and now he's got 2 low magic, he can't even use them. So he goes for the super to blast him away, and then goes for the charge and instantly gets all of his things back. Oh my god. That is crazy. But yeah, I'm not sure what those down looking arrows were on the things, and yeah, that was the end of the gameplay. Oh, I hope that cleared everything up and now everything's fine. Let's quickly go through the trailer because there's some more interesting things in here and more of a compilation style. God, he just looks so cool. So, Ariel, yellow cubes, and staff summon. And I think he did the staff summon first because the yellow cube got electrified and had this extra bouncing effect. Oh my god, which cube is that? So he's got the staff up on Giovanna there, and the cube is just twerking all over her. Like, what? Poor Gio. Close slash into the overhead orb, then gets a close slash combo off of it, and it's also plus on block, mind you. Heavy slash into the teleport, so they both teleported at the same time just for some styling. Dust looks amazing. We don't get to see a combo, unfortunately. Green cubes, reload, 2H, or maybe that's just an earthquake spell or something that sweeps her off the ground. Starts combos as well, so that he can go in and go for a fast slash, heavy slash, or whatever. Fast slash 6H or something. What was this? He's just reloading, dashing in, going for that really sick looking grab, by the way. Then just, showing off this ridiculous stuff. It was actually, so he summoned the cubes and then summoned this ridiculous one and then transactioned or traded a lot of his tension meter for magic meter, which we can't see because there's no gauges on the screen in these trailers. Blue combo easily goes into combos. Blue cube goes into combos. 2S into this book or page laser one, which maybe just does a lot of damage as a combo ender, or at least do a hard knockdown. I'm not sure why he likes to use it as a combo ender a lot. Close slash, 2S, H into those books again as a combo ender. So maybe, yeah, it's just a lot of damage. Some blue cubes into that spinning special, into the super we saw a lot of. And I think now we've basically seen everything. And the only thing that really remains a mystery now to me that I really want to see is what do his base normals that are useful for defense look like? Does he have a 6P? What does that look like? Is it good? Is it bad? Like, space control characters like Testament somehow have an amazing DP. So will he, I mean not DP, sorry, 6P. Will he have that as well? And also, what do his punch normals look like? Just standing and crouching punch? How fast are they? How far do they reach? I want to know stuff like that. And also, just, I think we got a good grasp on the bulk of the spells. Like, we know what that fire spell does. We know what this orb spell at the end does, and the blue cube there. But, like, there's ones like this second one here. I don't really know what that is. And there was some weird charge things that like, there was that purple thing that flew into the air and kind of just gave a new card. Like, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that was. But I think we've got a general good take. Like, he's got kind of 3 cubes. He's got the blue cube that just goes straight, electric cube, which kind of throws out 2 of them and is really good for starting combos. Green cubes, he just throws out 3 at all different angles and they completely cover the screen. There was that, like, the red cubes that he summons tons of them out behind him. He's got this, like, 4-way laser cross thing with the pages. He's got a teleport, of course. He's got this weird thing where it gets this down arrows on the cards. Maybe it makes some faster or something. I really don't know. He's also got the fire one. He's got the staff summon where he puts the staff on the screen and electrifies all his cubes so they make guard crushes. He's got the shuffle spell. He's got another shuffle spell. Put out the staff again. Yeah, this gray thing again. I really don't know what that does. And I think that's kind of all of the common ones. He's got that kind of big shuffle. His supers seem like they're either good for getting back meter or changing your cards. And oh yeah, he's also got this Ice DP that we only see him use once, but it's pretty surely a DP. But like, yeah. I think we got a pretty decent grasp on him. It took me a while. I had to watch over this gameplay a few times, but I think we know what all of his gauges do, how he takes more damage when he loses this shield. He only has 20 spells. He has this stamina meter that when it goes down, he can't do any spells and he takes a ton of damage. And we basically understand what basically all of his spells do. And yeah, I want to see what his punches and his 6P looks like. I also want to see what happens when this gets to 0. We did not see that. And I still think it's a 50-50 whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm really excited to see that. But yeah, it's really not too long of a wait till Asuka actually comes out. And when that happens, I'm going to be all over this character. I love... Batman was a complex character and kind of got cucked by Hackerman, kind of ruining everyone's potential to learn him. But Asuka looks so cool that I don't even care. If I can't play any online matches, I'll play this character for hours in training mode. His design is so cool, and his gameplay is so cool, that I'm gonna play him no matter what. No one can stop me. So, hope you look forward to that. And I imagine a lot of people are thinking the exact same way. So there's gonna be a ton of cool tech and gameplay videos and combo and spell guides to watch. I can't wait. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when Asuka actually comes out. Bye-bye.